Okay, so we're teaching him to move off of his hindquarters for the very first time. So we've got his nose, his steering, not an A++, his neck. I can move this horse's shoulder. I can move his shoulder. We've taught him all the shoulder work. Okay? Now it's time to teach him the hindquarters. All right, we just did the other side, which he did pretty good, but every time you change sides, it's like you're starting over because they have two sides to their brain. You know all about that, right? Okay. All right. So what are we going to do first? Do you remember what I said?
We're going to turn the nose in.
Tip the nose, and then I'm going to bring my heel back in an exaggerated position. Exaggerate it, okay? And I'm going to press with my heel first. Why am I going to press with my heel first?
That's the cue you want?
That's the cue I want him to learn. You press with whatever you want him to learn first. He's not moving. He's not moving. So then I'm going to put a little pressure on his hip that I want to move, keeping the nose tipped. As soon as he takes one step in the correct direction, I release my foot, then I release the nose. All right, let's try that again. Tip the nose, press the heel. He's not going. Oh, he went, and I didn't even have to use the dressage whip. Maybe I did teach him this as a 2-year-old because I can't imagine that I didn't do this as a 2-year-old. So maybe he has it in there, right? And he just needed to be reminded of it. Because that was pretty darn good for not knowing it at all. I must have taught him this as a 2-year-old. Yeah, I must have. Or maybe when you came back for camp. So press with your heel. If he's not going as fast as you want, you can use the dressage whip. And when he goes as fast as you want, you release. If you want your horse to learn how to hustle, you release on the hustle. If you want your horse to go slow, you release on the slow. And isn't that why we end every session slow? Because we're not training a racehorse. If you were training a barrel horse, we would end every session going fast. Racehorse, every session going fast. Jumpers, every session going fast over the jumps, right? Because whatever you end on is what they're going to remember tomorrow. So I can now do this at the walk since I think he already knows this. All right, I'm going to walk, and I'm going to tip his nose, press my heel for a yield, for a hindquarter yield to a stop. Okay, that's basically a hindquarter yield to a stop. Now, what other time do we yield to hindquarters for a stop? Groundwork.
Okay.
Remember in the groundwork?
Yeah.
So we teach him to yield his hindquarters to stop with your body language. Now we're asking him with the body language from the saddle. There you go. So he already knows where to put his feet. All right, we're gonna pause that video. Okay, I want you to try it without the dressage whip, and I want you to tip his nose towards me. Bring your leg back in an exaggerated, not that far, right there. Press, press, press. Guess what you need? Spurs. Okay. So, but without spurs, you can use the dressage whip. Tip his nose, press. Hey, put this rein, because you need to get your hand back. Get this hand off. Put this rein in that hand, in that right hand. Put this hand off. That's it. Okay. Tip the nose, press. Down here. Get that, that's it. Tap harder. Tap harder till he does it. Good. And then see, you gotta get that nose tipped a little bit more. Here, watch this. Grab this. Hold this right here. Okay, now press and tap. Don't bring your heel up. You're bringing your heel up. I just want you to bring it back to position 3. So look, position 1 at the girth. Position 2, riding position. Position 3 is just bring your heel into the horse a little behind position 2. Right there. Because you're bringing it all the way up to your saddle pad. Okay? Good. And make sure you can feel. So, Sasha, when this horse takes that step in the proper direction, you're going to feel his hip move, not just like a drag. When you feel his hip move, you know he took a step underneath of him. That's your goal. Try it again. There, release. But tip his nose a little more because it's more side path. Let me get out of his way so he's not attracted to Royal. Okay, try that again. He's just sliding. Can you feel the difference? There, underneath of him. Did you feel that? Yeah. Okay, so you still need to keep his front feet from moving. So pick up your other rein so he doesn't feel like he can pull out of there. Okay, now 2 hands and bring your dressage whip back with your left hand tap. Tighter nose to keep him from walking out of it. There you go. So you don't want him to be walking a circle. You want his front feet to stay right here. And his back feet to do this, around the front feet. Try it again. More tip the nose. Put your left hand on your rein. Bring it back. Bring it tighter. Tighter, like you're almost telling him to stand still but move your hip. That a girl. Try it again. Like you're doing a 1 rein stop but move the hip. Good. You see the difference? Yeah. Try it 4 steps. I want 4 steps in a row. Tap. Tap. Tap harder. Good, right there. You feel it? Yeah. You can really feel him cross underneath of you, can't you? Okay, so that's your goal. Try the other side. The goal is now to start teaching him new things. Okay, so you go out, you condition him, and you teach 1 new thing a day. Right there, good. You feel it? Yeah. He's a little better on this side, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, tip the nose and don't use the whip this time. Tip the nose. Look, he goes right off your leg. Hey, babe, don't lean forward. What I want you to do is I want you to lean back and look at the hip. Look at the body part you're trying to move. Oh my gosh, much better. See how high you bring your heel? Yeah. Don't bring your heel so high. This is where you're bringing your heel. Okay, look. Position 1 at the girth. Position 2, riding position. Position 3 is just slightly behind position 2. Okay, so put your heel there. Tip the nose, press. Tip the nose tight. And press. And press. Tap the hip. There you go. You feel it? Yeah. Okay. So now you need to start incorporating hindquarter work into your program because your instructor at home is going to start asking you, now let's push the hindquarters over for the lead departure. Okay? She already asks you, doesn't she? Yeah. I knew it. You didn't even have to tell me. That's why you're probably having some problems because he's not ready for all the technical paragraphs that someone else thinks he's ready for. Yeah. Remind them when you go somewhere for a lesson or a workshop or a clinic, he's only 3. Yeah. He's got a good steering wheel, an excellent brake, an okay departure. He doesn't have perfect impulsion, and he has great shoulder movement. I can do figure 8s with him. I can do 360s. So basically you can turn on your haunches. You just can't turn on your forequarters yet. Yeah. So you need to go home and work on that on your own time. So when you go to your trainer, then she's like, wow, you've been doing your homework. Okay? And then you come to me once a month. And we just keep it moving. Okay. Deal? Yep. Good lesson.